Hello, Bumpy McSquigums here, and it's time once again for my Let's Play of Xenonauts. This is episode 4, and we're going to continue right where we left off, of course. We're not going to skip ahead or anything like that. But I have done some soul searching, and I have decided I'm going to change things up a bit. I've actually had somebody who gave me some advice, some tips, and things that sound pretty cool, and I want to give them a shot, as well as some things that I figured out on my own in my own playthrough of the game. So, dun dun dun, we are going to continue on and see what exactly it is that we can find. So first things first, as always, we want to keep it in the excellent range, but as low and excellent as we can. We want alien biology to be our next thing that we are researching. And I want to change up my roster a little bit. I'm not a big fan of the rifleman, and I'm going to get rid of one of my riflemen. I'm also going to get rid of one of my heavy weapons people. Right now we only have one rifleman in the mix. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove Pete Holmes, as much as it pains me to do, because Pete Holmes is my boy. I'm going to remove him from the group. I'm going to reassign Hero ZXC, and he is going to be changed into a Rocketeer. Now I've made a Rocketeer for the first time in my own solo playthrough, because I was very hesitant to, well, try it out, because in the original XCOM, well, not the original, but the newer XCOM games, blowing things up was generally frowned upon, and you usually got yelled at. So I assume that that might still be the case here. That's why I've been using my explosive grenades and things like that, frag grenades, much more sparingly than I normally would. All that being said, we're going to move past it and onward. Alright, what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We're going to get an additional person added to the roster, and I think it's going to be... No, we're going to save Adam Wick. We're going to throw Luke Duvall in there. And there we go. And Luke Duvall is going to be a new subscriber of mine. He gave me some advice, some tips, and he's a pretty cool guy, so he is going to get into the squad as our new shield person. So there we go. We don't need anywhere near as many grenades. I don't even use the flash grenades as often. But first things first, let's change his role to the shieldy person. And there's some new strategy that he suggested I try. I'm going to give it a shot and see if I like it. And we're going to roll with that. And the new strategy is basically, sometimes shields break, as you guys have seen. So we're going to roll with 2 shields to start with and drop it at the beginning of the match. And with that, we should be able to go back and pick it up if we need to. Like if by the time, say before we make it to the ship to breach it, our shield is destroyed, we can always go grab a new one. So pretty cool stuff. I'm going to set the equipment as default. We're going to go to our other shield person, Redith, and she's going to equip the default, and bam, just like that, we are now sitting pretty on that front. I thought I saved his name change. Apparently I did not. There we go. MDB4... Let's try it again. MDB45424. Welcome aboard. I don't know. I just like... bleh, just dead stop in my talking. I don't know. Maybe I'm dehydrated. I made a delicious dinner tonight. It's, well, most people would consider it a snack, but the quantity that I made became an entire meal. I made some super ultra mega ultra mega 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 ultra super deluxe. You get all that? I didn't. I made some really, really good nachos, basically. So you had the cheese, the hamburger with the taco seasoning mixed in there, some salsa, some sour cream, some black olives, and some extra cheese added on top after you melted some cheese on the actual chips. What? And just put it all into a bowl and scoop it up. Oh, it was so good. I'm going to die by the end of this recording, guys, because my stomach is just going to rip apart and an alien's going to burst out. But I'll tell you what, it was worth every single bite. It was delicious, and I enjoyed it. And so did everybody else in the house. So that was really, really cool. It's always nice when I decide to make something and everybody loves it. Alright, so there we go. Bam! We're going to have our Rocketeer, Hero ZXC. Welcome back, my friend. You are now the Rocketeer. You have your Crimson Heart for bravery, and taking some shots to your butt in the middle of combat with aliens for humanity. Alright, there we go. Ironically, the true Hero ZXC doesn't look anything like this short-haired blonde guy. So, just saying, just saying. Pictures and nationalities and everything, definitely not a true representation of who's who and what's what. Alright, so basically our new loadout is going to look like, well, let's go actually take a look, because I'm going to change that as well. To the dropship! So the new loadout is going to have our ballistic rifleman and our machine gunner as the side people. We have one shieldy guy there, our shotgunner in the middle, and our other shieldy guy there. Then we're going to have our two snipers on the outskirts and our rocketeer in the middle. And that is going to be our new loadout. So bam! Double shield, shotgunner, double sniper, rocketeer, and machine gunner with a rifleman as well. So that's it, and I think that's literally all that we're waiting for. So let's get this going. See what's going to happen. Let's see what's going to transpire. Ooh, we got some extra scientists. I like that. We're going to go toss them into the mix. And apparently we need the 7, and we only need 3? 3, there we go. That's all we need. So at this point we're going to go with, I guess, rifle. Doesn't matter. Pistol, rifle. It's all the same. They both need to be researched. Now I think I mentioned it, but I didn't actually get to cover it or talk about it. So let me do that. One sec, guys. Yeah, I didn't hit mute. That was awkward. So, editing powers there, guys. What? Yeah, I had to clear my my nose and throat there. It wasn't looking good. Things were getting a little bit rough, a little bit rocky, maybe a little chewy. I don't know. But I didn't cover vehicles. I said something about vehicles, I think, in the first episode, and I didn't really touch on it again after that. Well, here's the thing, the good and the bad with vehicles. And I could be wrong because I honestly haven't tried them yet, simply because I'm focused too much on what I believe is the bad and what I've read, what people have told me, and what I've seen in the old XCOM games and games like that. So basically, vehicles are, take your soldier and make it like 1,000 times stronger, maybe not that much, but a lot stronger, okay? So your vehicles are much more powerful than your regular troops. Sounds great. So you're struggling on a mission or starting to struggle in an area and you need a little bit more, you can bring a vehicle along. Well, that's great. Well, the problem with that is vehicles don't have any kind of leveling up system. They never get better stats or anything else. So a vehicle is always going to be the vehicle. Base. Nothing changes. So, anytime you bring a vehicle along, you are denying your troops the ability to level up, get better stats, and all the other fun stuff that goes with that. So, that's pretty much the good and the bad with vehicles, and it is what it is. I think we're going to take a look at the research thing again here. Our high-speed interceptor is really nearly done. Somebody like sawing outside my room? What? Yeah, if you guys hear sawing in the background, I apologize. I cannot control what people outside my domain do. In fact, I have a really hard time controlling what anybody inside the domain does. So, apparently someone is sawing right now, and we have an open window. Yeah, and it's really hot, so the window is going to stay open. You're going to have to deal with the minor sawing in the background. Just think of it as like me murdering aliens in the background, cutting them open. I'm doing the alien biopsy. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, so we're doing pretty good on the researching. Once the high-speed interceptor is done, we are going to build a couple of those, and things will be looking pretty nice. I wanted to check additional troops one more time. Do I need to? I'd like to look, just in case there were some amazing troops that we missed. I think we got all the ones worth getting, though. So if that is the case, we're just going to move on past it. Yeah, we did. Alright, so we're not going to linger here. Alright, back to the overview map. We're going to speed things up to 3x. And there's a lot of stuff happening in the Pacific Ocean right now, and that's really about it. There's a freak storm down off the southeast coast of Africa over here. Ah, rehydrating with the ambrosia, well, the liquid ambrosia of the gods. Diet Mountain Dew, greatest drink ever made. Shout out. What? Ah. You know, when I originally moved to Canada, they didn't have Diet Mountain Dew. Do you know what that did to me? Like, I felt like a meth addict. I was like scratching my arm, and it was terrible. We actually had to go make trips back to Maine to actually get me Diet Mountain Dew because it's pretty much the only thing I drink. So, yeah, that was less than fun, we'll say. Alright, we're going to go to the workshop screen, and we are going to get our new interceptors. We are going to have all of our engineers on it, and we want a quantity of 2. Oh my goodness. That was so hard for that. Just flip over to switch. Alright, it's going to take 8 days for it to finish. It's going to be 400,000, which is going to be a lot of our money, but that's okay. That is okay. There's absolutely nothing happening. Alien biology! Yay! Alright, oh, I forgot. I wanted to let you guys read these things. Oh, I'm such a bad person. I'll go back and bring up the other thing here in a minute. Alright, so feel free to pause if you guys want to read that. I recommend you do so. We're going to go back to the MiG, and you guys can pause and read this as well. I apologize for not stopping before. When I play my own games, I don't have to do that, so yeah. Alright, well, let's remove some of the scientists from the current project. And, oh, we did really well with our researching, but literally nothing has happened in days. Alright, well, we're going to get the stun weapon going, and all of our scientists on that. A lot of stuff has happened, just not in our region, so come on, give me something to do, guys. You're killing the recording here. That's not how you do things. Oh, really? Alright, well, we're going to do this. Now, if you have 2 bogies, or 2 UFOs floating around at the same time, and you only have the 2 ships, you could try splitting them. It's possible you'll win it. But what I'm going to do instead is this. So let's engage. I think I'm going to try to... Yeah, I know what I'm going to do. Alright, I'm ready. Now, assuming the other one's a light scout as well, this will work nicely. If it's not a light scout, it might not be as nice. So as you approach, your 2 ships go into the same vector here to go after the light scout. He's going to flip on us. There, he's flipped. The missile has been launched from Toad, so we're going to launch it now. A Sidewinder missile from Frog. Fire is going to hit him, and down he's going to go. So now we still have 2 missiles left. It should be enough to bring down the other UFO, assuming it returns into our stratosphere, so to speak, our area of coverage that we can actually deal with. But again, that may or may not happen. No, see, it's going. So we're going to have them return to base, and we're going to wait it out until nightfall is almost past, and there it is, and we're going to go intercept it with our new freshly formed squad of awesome, and hope I don't do anything stupid. And it looks like there's a new UFO, and everybody's been rearmed and reloaded, and we're ready to go into battle with them as well. But we're going to engage the mission first and hope everything works out. So let's find out. Let's see what we got. Now, I also have a new breaching idea, though it's still in the infancy stages of figuring out whether or not it's actually going to work or be viable or even very useful. Alright, so first things first, we're going to sweep around the ship. Make sure no aliens are waiting right outside to murder our faces. Hello, guy in blue jumper. Alright, so that's all well and good. We shall move shieldy people up to the front line. Oh, I had somebody on a second story, too, in a playthrough of my own, which I hadn't seen before. Alright, I did a bad thing. I forgot to drop this with him. We can't pull out our pistol yet, but that's fine. And he, she, what? Redith is going to do that, and bam, pistol is out, and we're going to move over here. And there we go, that's fine. Shotgunner is going to go shotgunning over here. Good old Mutanot. Don't want to lose him. He's like our biggest boss right now. It's like raid boss is down. Let's hope not. I want our raid boss to stay up, always. Alright, you can crouch, sir. Please do so. You can also crouch, sir. Please do so. And our amazing Rocketeer that I have no idea how it's going to work. I'm excited to find out. There's an alien somewhere. Oh, civilians. It's been a while since I fought a civilian. Alright, what kind of movement do we still have? A decent amount. Let's go over here and crouch. Everybody line up behind the shield guy. You, crouch. Also look this way. Alright. I think everybody's moved. And... Oh. Good. And crouch. And end your turn. And let's see. Oh, he's like, they're all looking at me. I am not going out there. Forget this. I'm going inside. I'm going to go see if I can find me a soda. A soda pop. A sody pop. A beverage of some type. To beat the summer heat. I mean, I may be cold-blooded, but I got nothing. That was it. He may be cold-blooded, but there's nothing else to that thought. Hopefully he does a reactionary shot and isn't a noob and does nothing like normal. Normally my guys are just flat-out stupid. Oh, really? Don't care. Shoot at me. Oh, wait, there's another... Man! Crouch. Alright, you crouch too. You, I don't know what the heck to do with you. I think I might stick you behind this car. Maybe it's a good idea, maybe it's not. I'm not entirely sure. But either way, that's where you're getting put. In the meantime, we're going to stick a shield guy in front of you. Because that seems like a much better idea than not doing that. It's funny how he stops every single time. Alright, crouch down, and I really shouldn't go off alone, or even with two people, but you know how I do. I do things I'm not supposed to do all the time. That's one of the reasons people like watching me do stuff. Also, I just phased through a door, and that's mildly impressive. That's a interesting ability to have, I guess, is how I'd word it. The ability to phase through solid objects. Well, that would change everything in this LP, wouldn't it? Alright, let's go over here. And knock knock. Nothing. Alright, get up in there. Well, let's see what horrible thing happens here. Oh, he didn't take the bait. I was hoping he's gonna go through the door. Darn it. Alright, let's see if we can get our shieldy guy up here. He's way over there, huh? Yeah, reaction fire at me. Alright, what can we do? 36. Dang it. I'll move him up to the front lines here. Or her, rather. Good old Redith. Lieutenant Redith, get your butt over there. We're going to move him over pretty close as well. I'm actually going to move a little closer and really hope that he doesn't like shoot through the wall somehow and mow me down. That's usually pretty much how things happen. Alright, I'm going to move here. Can I get a shot? I could if I had any to use, but I don't. So I'm going to move up a little bit closer and open the door and crouch. And just have to hope that this all works out, because I think my shield guy is in a bad spot. Well, that didn't go so badly. Alright, you. Get out here. Get out here. Alright, well, Godspeed, MDB 45424. What? Let's hope it all works out. Oh ho ho ho! The bait! The bait! Uh-oh. Yeah, the bait didn't work very well. He kind of got shot in the back. I was hoping he was far enough inside the door that that wouldn't happen. Apparently, not. Not the case. Well, I'm sorry, MDB 45424. It did not go as planned. So we're going to have our other person do some work for you. Don't you miss. You're a sniper. Act like it finally for once. You piece of garbage. Ugh. Alright, it's time to check out something. And boom goes the dynamite. Oh! Oh, I blew up the... Oh my... Oh, he turned into hamburger. Wow, that was awesome. Alright, kudos for suggesting I try the Rocketeer. That was phenomenal. I'm sorry I got you murdered. Please, 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 please. Forgive me. You will be reborn, much like I was. I can't believe he got shot in the back. Oh, that was so sad. Did you see that? It was like, oh, whatever. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm like, he's far enough in. He shouldn't get shot from behind. And there's like 4 other more tantalizing targets. Nope. Alien just like boom, 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 boom. Long shots, which the civilians are supposed to not have the greatest long shot capabilities. But apparently, that's a load of horse hockey because he definitely had long shot capabilities. Alright, well, whatever. I'm moving in. I'm going. Xenonauts in the front lines. We will sing tales of your valor, my friend. We will sing tales of your valor. Until you're reborn. Once you're reborn, you will never be dead again. I got nothing. An old baby ship, man. I shouldn't be losing people on baby ship missions. It's kind of embarrassing. Granted, you were a private, I think, at that time, so that does play into things just a tad, just a scotch, if you will. Shield, over here. Shotgunner, over here. Alright, so basically the new breaching tactic I'm going to employ, or at least attempt to employ, is, well, it's pretty simple. And that is basically only have the shieldy people crouched down in the front, right outside the door. And then, actually I might even crouch them down. I might even just have them stand there because they have to stand up to throw a grenade. Usually I use them to flash. So maybe I'll just have them standing in front of the door. And then, after I get all the reactionary fire, or I manage to blind them, that's when I'll move the other people in. The other people will be waiting in the wings, just outside line of sight range. It should work. It should work, versus bunching them all up and getting them owned. It seems to be my normal modus operandi, so I'm going to try to break that habit. And, well, limit my potential death. I guess is the best way to say it. Now, I'm not going to use the Rocketeer to fire into the ship, because I think if you blow up stuff inside the ship, you actually lose money per mission. I could be wrong. I'm not 100% on this, but that's what I believe I remember hearing, or reading, or seeing, or something. So, we're going to end our turn here, and then we're going to open the door, and there's 1 civilian remaining. We're going to flash said civilian. Boom! Suppressed, fool. That's right. I did my job, and then I'm going to move over here, out of the way. Now I'm going to move him over here. And 90% chance. When he actually hit, I am mildly impressed. A sniper doing his job correctly. And then that happens, of course. Alright, Mutant, you know what to do, my friend. Make it happen, Captain. Boom. Down he goes, and victory. There we go. Unfortunately, MDB 45424, you're toast. But you will come back. I have the way. I have the power to rebuild you. I give up. I can't speak, guys. I don't know what's going on. I have the power to rebuild you. I have a way of bringing you back. Those are basically the things I wanted to say, but that didn't exactly happen. I guess we get to auto-resolve. They are over land, and bam, down they go. Return to base. We have some replacement troopage to do. Well, as unfortunate and sad and heartbreaking as it was, it did happen, and there's not really much we can do about it. But Pete Holmes, I want to add you back. I really do, but we're going to have to give our boy another shot. Have to give him another chance here. Even though Pete Holmes is better equipped for this, we're gonna have to give it a shot here. Adam Wick, you were supposed to be my ringer for the new squad, but now you're gonna be used as a different thing. Alright, so my ringer is now the replacement for my boy. MDB 45424. Anything else I need? Nope, that's it. Alright, bam. Things back in. We have our private, 2 corporals, and a whole bunch of lieutenants. And then with, of course, Heroes at XC being the Rocketeer, it doesn't really matter. He's literally the boss right now. Nothing else matters. Alright, let's go to the crash site and intercept. It seems to be a small vessel. Now, there used to be a splash screen anytime you would load in. I think I mentioned this in the last episode. Something I missed. It'd be right as soon as you hit here, you would hit engage, and then right here, a splash screen would come up saying, blah 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 blah. The bump pod is landing here up against a ship that was a light scout and it was heavily damaged. I really miss that screen. To me, that was an awesome, awesome screen, and it's gone, and now I'm sad because it don't exist. Oh gosh. Well, hello there, sir. All right. Oh, we didn't. Oh, I didn't rename you correctly again. I'm sorry, MDB45424. I apologize. Oh, and I'm doing this wrong again. Oh, I'm just terrible at this whole drop strategy, aren't I? Do I get a shot? I do. Shoot back at me, sir. Yeah. Can you do it again? Can I move? Come on, I'm moving at you. Come on. No? Okay. Oh, Nate Boru, you piece of garbage. There you go. Woot! And that side is now blockaded. It's okay. Take a look out here. Oh, and this is a very expansive map. Well, I don't know what to do, so we're going to crouch down. We're going to get our shield unit over here. Good old Reedith. I keep putting your name in, and then I think I forget to hit enter, and it doesn't accept it because I switch off after that. So it's my fault. It's not the game is doing something dumb. It's me doing something dumb. I know you guys are shocked. I mean, I can't even speak half the time, and that's kind of my whole point in playing and being on YouTube is to speak to you guys, so kind of failing a little bit. It's okay. Alright, well, we're going to go with our shield. Oops. We're going to go with our shield guy, that dude, and this dude. No, he's going to go this way. We're going to send our Rocketeer, our Rocketman, over this way. And it's going to be a long, long... sorry. Alright. Onward! Take a look. Nothing. Alright, good. Crouch. Don't die. No one gets shot. I guess he didn't get the memo. I mean, really? Well, darn it. He better still be alive. I'm going to be very mad if he's not still alive. Yeah, in your face, you piece of garbage. Hey, you know what? I'll shoot the wall. That'll teach you. Bam. In your face again. Gosh darn it, man. And why are they so accurate now? They used to suck so bad. Like, it was like a 30% chance they would ever hit you, and now it's like 90%. Of course, then there's the times where they're like point blank, impossible to miss, you know you're going to lose someone, and they just completely fail, like 4 shots in a row. So I guess it's still random, but man, it feels like they just go, oh look, there's a guy that I'm not even supposed to know is there. I'm going to go around the corner and just murder your face, and there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, you're behind cover? Well, guess what? I'm going to come at an angle that it doesn't matter if you're behind cover or not. Surprise! I purposely moved that guy there so he would be safe. Well, that didn't work, did it? Whatever. It's fine. I hope he lived, though. I really hope that he just kind of is like, you know what, dirt nap. And he went down. He's just snoozing, but I have a feeling that he's dead. I have a feeling that he is indeed a dead donut or dog or doozy or I got nothing. He's dead. That's what I'm assuming. Alright, well. I guess we'll move everyone up this way. I'm sure this guy's gonna come through and kill both of these people through that door right there. It's a whole open door policy. We open door, you die. I think they need a new policy. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, so we have a shield unit left. That's a good sign. You, go to where I tell you. Cop there. Well, I can't see all the way over there. And there's like doors and things in the way, and I imagine if I stay there I will die a horrible death, so I'm not going to. We'll end our turn and see what transpires. What is going to happen? What horribleness is going to befall me now? I think it could be aliens that shoot through walls again, because I mean that's happened to me before. That's always a fun one. One of my top 3 favorites, shoot through the wall. Alright, aim shot's fine. We're gonna go, I guess, inside, see what's in here. Open the bloody door. What is so hard about this? Gosh. My clicking is bad. Alright, that's fine. You peek through, take a look, nothing. Move forward. Seems to be a lot less alien activity now that everything has murdered my guys and moved on. Mostly due to, you know, my own brand of justice. Metal jacket to the side of the head. What? It's only a half metal jacket though. We're not going with the full metal. Just, yeah. You don't need it. They're aliens. They're squishy. If they were in MMOs, they would be squishy. Or squishies, I suppose. You have to give them the plural, you know. Otherwise it's just not right. Alright, you sir, go up here. MDB 45424, aka Adam Wick. Move onward. You get up in here as well, and I'm getting impatient again. So if I get murdered by a, I was gonna say a zombie. If I get murdered by an alien, well, it's my own fault. Alright, so that's all well and good. That is fine. We're going to move forward with you. We're going to move forward with... Oh, gosh. Really? Because that seems like a really not good spot to be. Oh, and we've been doing this the whole time. Well, that's interesting. Oh, we have enough to do that. Interesting. And do we have enough to flash? We do... I hope we don't miss. Boom! Suppressed like a boss. And shot in the face like a dead boss. I am ready for some breach action. Let's do this. Let's do it, huh? Let's do it. Alright, so let's go over here. I have no idea what's happening anymore. Alright. End our turn. Oh! What? Oh gosh. Well, that could have gone really poorly for me. He was doing the I can shoot through a wall that you can't see or shoot through. Surprise attack. So I'm just glad that worked out for me. And you're going to be suppressed. And you're going to pay for shooting Xenonauts through the wall. Boom. Oh, guess what? I can do that again. Boom. Down you go. Victory is mine. And freaking Heroes ZXE died. Alright, well, in other news, MDB 45424, what? I hope I got the numbers right. I'm not sure. I think I did. Like a boss with 3 strength, 3 accuracy, 2 bravery, 2 reflexes, 3 to use, and 2 hit points. Topping the charts on the gains there. I actually gained quite a bit as well. I've been promoted to sergeant. He made it to corporal. And Xenonauts is now Captain Xenonauts, who, well, I guess is the leader of our squad right now. At least no one else got hurt either. I played that pretty nicely. That was just that one just unfortunate positioning thing. I tell you guys, it happens every single time. We just barely made that in the daytime. That could have been a night mission. That would have been a lot worse at night. It was almost really bad with the alien right next to my guy, too. Well, it looks like Heroes ZXE, you are going to be replaced by good old Pete Holmes. Sorry, my friend. It's just gonna happen. It just has to happen. That's all there is to it. Pete Holmes, you are no longer that. You are now the Rocketman. And a boom. Can we throw one more rocket in there? No, we can't. Alright, your strength is a little bit less than Heroes ZXE's, unfortunately. It's fine. Alright, so alien plasma rifle. And there you go. You can actually check it out here, read, and enjoy. Make sure you pause it, as we are going to continue on. And improved combat armor is now available for research. Excellent, excellent. Alright, so stun weapons are being researched as well. Not quite done yet, and likewise, not quite done with this either. There we go. We're going to do the improved combat armor, because that is just sweet, sweet nice. And, did we do this yet? We did do this. Alright, sweet. And yeah, our money is going down, so they are working on it. I think we're going to break off the episode here, guys. I wanted to get a little bit more done, but I wanted to rearrange my thing and try out some stuff. Rearrange my squad and how everybody was actually playing out and doing things. So, it is what it is. I'm still losing, seems like one troop every mission. Hopefully that doesn't go up. And hopefully, as you hear my Kindle in the background telling me its battery is dying, and hopefully I actually get better and stop losing people, because at this point in the game, it's somewhat embarrassing that I'm still losing people. The first mission or two, maybe you lose someone just to random happenstance, but after that you really shouldn't. And as we continue to advance, thankfully I'll be able to face tank a lot more horribleness that's going to happen to me. Either way, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. I'll catch you next time. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums, and I will see you later.